Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. How are we? Are we all okay? We all had a nice weekend. Hope everything is. Hey, Sarah. Hope you're all well. So, Monday is our crossover day. So, anybody who wishes to share anything from last week, connecting with their crystal of choice, then please let's have a little catch up of how we felt with that week carrying the crystal. And then also today is our first day of connecting to a new crystal. So if you're following up the chakras, then we're doing the blue chakra, we're doing the throat chakra. But if you've got something that's calling out to be connected, then go with that instinct, go with your intuition now. Pick up that crystal that's longing to be hugged, connected with. And so today and tomorrow, we're just going to connect with that crystal, just going to be in that energy. So just find a quiet place, spend a couple of moments just sitting with that crystal, seeing what you pick up, seeing how you feel with that. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we connect just like we did Monday and Tuesday. Then we also carry that crystal around with us, see how we're feeling, having that crystal in our energy as we're moving. And then Friday and Saturday, we connect, we carry, and then we also sleep. And then Sunday's our day off. Oh no, you had a tooth removed. Ah! Ouch, Leslie. Pink Opal week was good for me. I felt as though it helped remove a blockage for me. I think so too, Lucy. I think so. It was a real nice stone for you. And considering the beginning of the week, you got that word change, and you didn't know whether it was due to change in the crystal. I'm glad that you stuck with it because opal in itself represents change. So you should be all good. I think everybody else can hear me, Kate. I think. And also, if any of you have seen us through this today on Facebook, you'll know that we've just had our delivery come through. I've got quite a few crates next to me waiting to be cleansed, waiting for the orders from the Friday night market. They're all cleansing because we've just had the full moon, so I'll just let them charge, let them feel that energy while that's going on. Then they're going to be cleansed and wrapped and packed. So tomorrow is our wrapping and packing, and hopefully I'll get to the post office and post some of those off. So thank you all so much. So while we're doing the connections for people, I might show you a couple of the new arrivals. Guten Abend. And so for those of you who have been coming to the full day workshops, working up the chakras, I know this year we managed to run just one throat chakra workshop. This year was my intention to run the throat, the third eye, and the crown, because that's where people were coming to. In 2018, when I first did this, I was only doing the base and the sacral, letting them go. Then last year, I did the solar plexus and the heart chakra weekend. So people who had done the base and the sacral can go on to do those. And then last year as well, I was running the base and the sacral. And then this year was my intentions of running the base, the sacral, the solar, the heart weekend, and then getting people up to doing the throat and then hopefully the third eye and the crown. But that's for next year now. But for those people who are going to be going on and going up, if you're going to be doing, is Anne Paulette here yet? Is there an Anne Paulette in the building? She might want to revert her eyes seeing this. Oh, Sarah, your Jemmy Rhodonite definitely helped to ease my annoyance last week with the full moon energy. Felt unconditional love and a sense of grounding. Beautiful, beautiful. So that is nice. So yeah, for those of you who are going to be coming on board or are working up towards, we now have our centerpiece for the throat chakra. So this is going to be the throat chakra centerpiece. And that's the other side. Can anybody guess what it is yet? Lucy, this morning I had a few things that were causing me anxiety and panic. My mind was everywhere. I chose aquamarine to connect with, and wow, it helped how I was feeling. I was under a waterfall, which was cooling and refreshing. It washed away the horrible feeling of panic and focused my mind. I saw a polar bear also. It helped so much, I carried it all day. Beautiful, Lucy. Beautiful. Aquamarine, an amazing throat chakra stone. One of my absolute faves. In fact, this is the piece of aquamarine that I've just required for my personal bit, only because when I do my formations, I love that this piece is hexagonal. It's showing me the true formation of how an aquamarine forms. So so yeah, and also you might, if anyone was around when I was showing the beryl, and beryl was in our heart chakra the first day, that's for the green chakra, the heart chakra, and I was saying that that is now become scarce because aquamarine has now been found underneath it. This is the aquamarine that was found from underneath the beryl. So the beryl has gone and aquamarine has took its place, which I was thinking, because beryl was in between. It wasn't that green to be called emerald, and it wasn't that blue to be called aquamarine. So it was in between. So obviously there was too much mineral going in there, but now it's sorted itself out and it's coming out as aquamarine. And we've got some smaller pieces of that as well that's came about. That's all right. You're never late. You're a wizard. I won't be holding any guns to anyone's head. That is for sure. But that's nice. And green calcite linking in at the moment with the heart chakra and the flower agate, your sacral chakra. So that balance is, and they're both your emotional chakras. So you're getting that nice balance there, that nice level. So that is brilliant. Keep up on that. Yeah, I did only get it to show the formation, but talking about the emerald, look at this twin emerald. So this is a raw piece, but it's just being polished just to give a more define on the structure. So again, we know that emerald and aquamarine are from the same family. They're both beryls, and we can tell that by their hexagonal formation. So when chromium goes into the mineral, it becomes emerald. And then when there's a production of either aluminium or iron, we get the bluey type, which is aquamarine. So yeah, that's a beautiful twin of emerald. And anyone who knows me, my final bit, anyone who knows me will know how much I love my black calcite. I'm a black calcite guy. I love it. And this is just for me. This is just because I love it. So I did get a nice bit of black calcite. So that, we could digress. We could go for more. Let me just show you these, because there's so many that came, and Adam's like, how many? Gemi rhodonite is back in. As if anybody missed out on the Gemi rhodonite, I did get 20 pieces of that come in the raw, and then we've got some gorgeous Gemi rhodonite that's been polished in galets, or we've got a free form. So look at these crescent moons. So for you altar freaks, okay, got some nice black moonstone, amazonite, green moonstone. It's also in golden healer, hematoid, smoky quartz, lapis. Yeah, we've got a nice selection of shungite. So we've got a nice, this is a shungite goddess. So we've got a nice selection of that. But anyway, it's not a market. It's not a market. So if anyone is interested, just drop us a message and we'll do that. I don't want to deal with that here because that's not the place for tonight. One more thing before we go. Last week, I was having a discussion and turquoise came up. Somebody asked if I had any big pieces of turquoise palm size, and I can't remember who it was. And I'm I've searched through my messages and I can't find it, and I'm sure it was mentioned on a live video. If that was you and you wanted a palm sized piece of turquoise, please let me know, and I will show you the piece that I've got. Of course you can, Sarah. Of course you can. When lockdown is over, you're more than welcome to come and unpack. Yeah, I don't like unpacking. I just like going, wow. And obviously at the moment, with the postal service and couriers, there is going to be quite a delay. So we did the 4-hour Skype last Wednesday. Normally it's a couple of days before it comes, but this time, no, it was a week on Wednesday. Last week they were having so many difficulties with their couriers, we couldn't get anything to be delivered to us. So this is nearly 2 weeks we've been waiting. So we couldn't remember what we ordered. So it was literally like unwrapping and going, oh, we ordered these. So yeah, and also just to quickly show you, this is the last thing, I promise, then I will stop. But this is lazulite, which is pretty incredible. So this is without the white calcite and without the pyrite. So when we have the pyrite and the white calcite in it, we know it is lapis lazuli. But just that mineral, that blue mineral lazulite, this is that without the other two components to make it lapis. Very, very, and this is why I am like, hello, would you like to come and live with me? Because it's very on par with iolite or sapphire. Our supplier, she got sapphire, but her mum got iolite. So I love her mum because, yes, I would say it's very much, ooh, in my pocket it goes. Sold to me, thank you. So, yeah, that is. Don't tell people I sit in my pants unpacking parcels. Yeah, I would. Well, I had a t-shirt on as well. Truth to be told, it's not very often I wear pants, but I did for Delivery Monday. So that was a little bit of a teaser of the new connections, new crystals that have arrived. So let's just unpack tonight. Shall I just go? Forget Development Monday. Shall I just bring out the crates and just show you it all? No, let's have a bit. We have got, you got me on a roll here now. We have got a new mineral, which is, when we talk about murdenite and we talk about it being a dendritic agate, and normally it contains that luster of opal. And sometimes it can get called dendritic opal, but it's not, because it's an agate. It's not in the opal family. We have found some mineral, which is like our coffee bean opal, which has been mixed with murdenite. So we do actually have dendritic opal. It's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to show you it because I don't know which one it is, but just as a little more of a tease for those people that love the Black Moonstone, I'll just cover the price up. Look at that. I can't have this because I've already got one. My hubby treated me to one, but this is a Black Moonstone bowl. Right, stop. That's all now. That is it. I'm not teasing you guys anymore. Let's get on with Monday. Let's get on with what Monday's all about. So, has everyone been? No, I can't, and I don't know why. Because normally we have been filming in the kitchen, but since Patrick, we have still got the remains of Patrick. Literally, we've only just stopped talking. About half an hour before I came on live, we actually finished that whole interview. Jokes. It was amazing Saturday night, wasn't it? Absolutely loved him. Absolutely love him. He's a great guy. So yeah, so we've decided to keep it going on in the living room now. This is the new one because we've got the new webcam. I'm in HD, so we're carrying on doing the talks here. And so yeah, I'm here and I'm just like, oh, do you want to see this? Oh, do you want to see? These aren't for sale because these are for a special friend of ours who we're going to go and grid with. But look at that for rose quartz. Whoa. In the words of Esther Richardson from Moon Kestrel's Nest, whoa. Whoa. We've got 4 of those and a piece of amethyst. We're going to go and grid a friend's surroundings, settings. We're going to bring in some nice calming energies. So we've got 4 big chunks of rose quartz and a nice big piece of amethyst, and we're off to grid to put that on. I'll ignore all comments on Friday, so I'll ignore all comments. I will say though, on Friday, for any purchase that is made, and it doesn't matter whether it's for 50p or for £15, we are going to gift you a piece of quartz. Okay, we've got some here that is desperate to go. So on Friday, anyone who sells, who's put sold, you get a piece of quartz in your parcel, in your brown paper bag. So please spread the word. The event page has been set up. Adam's going to take the pictures tomorrow, maybe. And as soon as that's listed, please share and please tell people that, you know, there is going to be a quartz in that, either a quartz point or a quartz generator, perfect to put in a center of a grid. Okay, and that's going to be on Friday. So if we're all happy and we're all relaxed, we've picked ourselves back up. Where's Anne Paulette? I bet she's fainted. I think she just came on as I showed that Larimar, and she's just gone off. If she comes back on, I'll put it in her face. So let's roll on to tonight. So yeah, last week we started with the Oracle deck, which I'm still going to carry on doing today because I need all of your help to get me back into the cards. And I really enjoyed last week. I thought it was really fun, and that's what I want. I don't want this to be serious. I don't want there to be any black and white. I want it to be a lot of grey areas, and I just want us to have fun with this. Okay, it's just something to freshen the live feeds up and something to get our teeth into. And it was also really nice after doing it on Monday, how many of you sent me pictures about you getting your own cards out and working with them. So that was really nice, and I really appreciate that. It's what it's all about, is just, shall we do this? You know, and whatever we do, we have to have fun with it. We have to. I try to be serious. I would never do that again. It's not good. Not good at all. So we're going to be working with the same Oracle deck, which was Eternal Crystals by Jade Sky. So this is the deck we're still carrying on, if we're all happy to do that. And I think I'll do the same this week. So if there's any questions at all about Oracle, I'm very happy to discuss. And I'm saying discuss because I am no teacher. I am no wiser than you guys in this. So I say discuss because it'd be nice for us to have a little discussion, a conversation about Oracle. Get your questions over and we can all have a little opinion about it, but not serious. Let's not fall out. We're a lovely bunch of people that have come together through this lockdown, and we're a great group. I love the chemistry. I love the connection between us all. So, oh, Carolyn, you don't knock your cards. I blow into them before shuffling and then during shuffling to give them my energy and proper connect. I don't know if you'd like to try it. Yeah, no. I know people who do that. Some people knock, I knock, but some people blow. I think I've touched the wrong crystal. So yeah, I'll give that a go this week. I will blow into the cards rather than knocking in them. So I'll try and channel my mind into saying blow, but I might just automatically knock because that's the way I go. So oh, people are already asking for cards. How do you know I'm doing cards? I might just be picking up a card and talking about it. So yeah, it's absolutely good. So we'll do that this week. We will do a card, and then I will pull out a card for you guys to interpret. Okay, and this is what I like, because when we interpret this card, there are so many directions, so many different ways that card is going to be talking to all of you, and not one of you is going to be wrong. Okay, if you follow your heart, if you follow your intuition, you're not going to be wrong. Okay. Sarah. Oh, it's a Monday. We've only just started the week and we're on about knocking and blowing. Oh dear me. So, and again, I am very rusty at this, so please bear with me in all this. So if we're all nicely sitting comfortable, we're all nice and relaxed. I know you couldn't resist. And what was I going to say? The next Monday, instead of commenting, can I have a card? Next week, we'll look at going through some questions. Okay, so ask me the questions and I'll pick a card to get the answer. And if we do that for 2 weeks, then after that 2-week block, then we'll look into the 3-card spread. We'll look into a past, present, and then the future for you guys. Okay, and we'll do exactly the same. What I'm doing, you're going to be doing back to me. Okay, it's an energy exchange. So for those of you who weren't here yet last week, I do shuffle my cards, and I shuffle them 13 times because I was born on the 13th. 13th is my lucky number, so that's where I like to do. I like to shuffle my cards for 13. I'm so glad I wasn't born on the 31st of a month, and that was, you know, I couldn't stand here shuffling for 31 times. It's bad enough trying to keep count to 13. So who's the first person, please? There, Ange. Of course you can, darling. Okay, Ange. We've got carnelian, self-confidence, your base, your sacral chakras. So last week you had, I believe, was ruby. I think it was ruby. It was either ruby or garnet you had last week, which is about your passion. And that was about finding your passion in what it is you're doing. And you need to do something that you're passionate in. This is going to be on top of that. So for this week, okay, look into your self-confidence. You might not be owning that passion because you feel like you're lacking, but you're not. Bring that self-confidence in. Carnelian is such a brilliant stone for your base or your sacral chakra. Okay, really bringing in that courage and that strength, allowing you to realize that you can do it. Just do it. And feel. Your sacral chakra is I feel. Your base chakra is I am. So if you've got any discrepancies in the base of I'm not really sure who I am, bring in carnelian. Allow it to bring in that strength and that support, so you can stand there and go, I am blah blah blah. I am a therapist. I am a healer. I am confident in doing this. Or go to the sacral and I feel confident in doing this. I feel I can do this. Okay, don't hold back on it. This week, if you have any doubt or feel under, bring the strength of carnelian. You can do it. You've got the confidence. Okay. Avril, how are you, sweetheart? It's only fair that you should get a card, sweetheart, because you gave me some lovely cards yesterday. So, oh, oh, they go hand in hand. Larimar, the water, the ocean, your throat chakra. Okay, so this is something about being a water baby. Water is your element. Some people find grounding by being with nature, letting their feet be on the grass. But for you, I feel you are yearning to be in the water. You need to get your feet there. You might have some tension. There might be something in your throat that you just need. And if there's that tension there, find yourself that water. Even if you're just sitting by a river, by a stream, or sitting on a cliff looking at the ocean, you can allow that tension to release. You can just let it go and let it flow out. So this is what's telling me. Either it's something that you're missing because of the current situation, you're not finding that you can go to this source where you feel at home at, or it's telling me that this is where you are at home and this is what you love doing. This is you're always happy being by water. You love that connection. You really find a meditating place being there. So that's for you for this week. So if you've not connected with water for a while, do it. Get yourself to a body of water and let out what's holding in your throat. Let that flow like the stream, the river, the oceans. Love, Larimar. Nice card. Okay, Leslie, of course you can, sweetheart. I'm still blowing. You've got another one, another throat chakra, turquoise, throat heart, and this is balance. So all this is for me to say to you, Leslie, is look at your whole life. I feel that there is an area in your life that you're focusing on more than the rest. And with you focusing more on that area of your life, you're tipping the scales. You're not getting that balance. So by looking at the whole picture rather than a little bit, you're going to find that balance. You're going to find the equal measure there. So that's something that's been bothering you, thinking, oh, why am I not getting that right? Why am I not getting that right? Don't focus on that. Step back look at your life as a whole. So your friendships, your work, your family, where you're living, and just seeing where that balance is being, and just making sure that you've got that right. Don't focus on a corner, focus on the whole picture. Okay, so that's for you. Turquoise, balance. I hope that resonates with you. Oh, bless you, Andrea. Oh, here we go. Here's the run of the carnelians. It was ruby last week. Looks like it's going to be carnelian this week. So again, carnelian, Andrea. And it might be funny why you've got that migraine. This might have something to do with that confidence. There might be something that is bubbling and it's getting here, and I need it to come out. What you need to do is get your carnelian, bring it down to your sacral, let it link in with your creative center. What you've got going on up here needs to come down. Get your creative center bubbling. So then you go, right, that's how I'm going to put it in the physical world. Brilliant. I do think, and with this card, there's that. And you might feel that I can't put it down there and put it onto the physical because you've not got the confidence. This card's telling you you've got the confidence, girl. Put it out there. Put it out to the physical. Connect to your sacral. All right, sweetheart? Hope that makes sense. Okay. So, Pauline, you've got garnet, commitment. So it's funny that you are asking for career change and you're getting the commitment card. So this is not for relationships. This, I would say, aim this towards your career path. So find what you want to commit to. If you're not committed into what you're doing now, change it up. And I've got a feeling that this is something to do with loyalty. I've got a feeling that you're loyal to this place and you're thinking, my time has come here for me to move on, but I love this person. I love Tuesdays. There's something about this job that you're loyal to, but the commitment's not there. So I think you'll still have those people, but I think you need to look at where your commitment wants to go to. So it's funny that you said the career. I think this is going to speak volumes for you. Well, I hope so anyway. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Hey, Carolyn. Oh, and I can see in your profile picture, you've got a lovely background there of the ocean, and Larimar's come out for you. I have got a full deck here. Okay, I've not just got Carnelian and Larimar and a couple of others. So again, this is telling you to connect with the water. Keep going to the water and keep getting the messages. You're at home there with being the water. maybe that there is a blockage, something isn't flowing quite right. And it's interesting for you because with your crystal connections, I am feeling that you are going to rely on the water because we're dealing with the throat chakra this week with our crystal connections. It is the throat center. So I'm feeling for your guidance of this week, if there's a struggle, find a source of water to be by. I know at the moment there might not be a possibility of that, and that's why this card has come out, just to remind you that go with the flow, let that out. So any emotions that are coming out this week, go with it, release it, go with the flow. All right, Carolyn. Okay, so Kate, how are you, sweetheart? So waiting on a job offer, tiger's eye, animals. So this for me is all about your connection to the animal kingdom. I don't know whether there's any work going on at the moment that's going to incorporate animals, or whether it's connecting with your guides, whether you've got a strong guide coming through that is an animal and you're working with that. But this is for the animal kingdom. You're happy, loving those animals, and you have a good connection to animals. You really get on their level and you really help them out. So I don't know whether it's something that you want to focus on. You might think, why am I Dr. Doolittle? Why am I attracting all these ways and strays? Why do animals come to me? It's because that they want to communicate through you. You can really help them come into the human world by communication, telepathy. So I hope that makes sense to you. I don't know whether it ties in with your job offer, but if it's anything to do with the animal kingdom, then go for it, sweetheart. Thank you very much. Oh, blue, Lucy. Oh, following on from that, Malachite, nature. So this is the earth card to the Larimar. So this is saying about getting your feet on that grass. Take off your shoes, take off your socks, get onto that. You really need to release tension. When you're feeling that build up and you just don't know what to do with that, and you think, oh, I can't let this go, go to the nature. Either put your feet on the ground or put your bare hands on a tree and just allow that tension to flow. Okay, this is really highlighting that there is something that you just need to release, but you can't shoot it out in the home. You need to you're struggling to let it go, and that's because you need to go to nature, go back to your roots, and just allow the energy to flow out of you and release. This is where you go for your meditations. This is where you go just to reconnect. And again, Larimar, people who are in the water element, that's their home. Nature, the woodlands, the trees, the grass, that's your home. Okay, so I know, Sarah, I was thinking, are we actually going to do cards tonight, or am I just going to be getting the trays out and just showing you all the crystals. But yeah, and this is just a little development thing. Okay, you lovely people are just being my guinea pigs by drawing these cards out and doing it. It's been far too long since I've done it. So Monday was the first time in about 10-12 years. So, but I'm getting a kick in the butt from spirit that I need to get back into doing the cards. So if it doesn't resonate, I am sorry. This is just a little bit of fun there. So I hope that that's there. Oh, the card from last week that I gave you all. So Kunzite, children. So this is all about the simplicity of life. If you're feeling that things are getting too much, if you're feeling that you're getting buried, take a step back, put on your child eyes and look at how you can simplify that area. Children are so good at making fun out of the simplest things, making a story out of a grain of rice. They've got that imagination, they've got that ability. Just, you know, they don't have a lot, but to them they've got the world. And that's what is coming out to you, Sarah, is you need all the crystals in the world, but you don't need everything. And at the moment I feel that there is weight there, and you just need to go, hold on, I want to simplify this. Okay, so I don't know whether something's coming through to you that's like all at once, and you're like, hold on, can I just tear this in and just take bite sizes of it? Take one bit at a time, don't bring it all in at once. Okay, so hopefully that resonates with you. I mean, there was a lot of interpretations last week with Kunzite. It's a lovely, lovely crystal. It's a lovely card. Of course you can, Carolyn. I really gave you... No, I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Oh, for you, Malachite, your nature, your meditation area. So for me, I think this is just acknowledging what it is you do and telling you you're on the right path. Keep doing what it is you're doing. Working the way that you work is really your strength, and it's what you're all about. So keep your feet on the ground, keep your head in the sky, and keep going forward. You're doing a brilliant job. That's as simple as that is, because we know how in tune you are with the nature, with your reptiles. So yeah, fantastic. That's just a confirmation there, Carolyn. I hope that's okay. Okay, so Nancy, Ruby, passion. But again, I'm not feeling that this is anything to do with a significant other. This is to do with more friendship, more work base. I feel that there's a spark that's gone out, and you need to ignite that spark. And there's something that's lacking, and you need to bring that passion in. Ruby as well is for the heart. It's nice for grounding your heart chakra. So I don't know whether there's been something going on that's been raising your heart, and this is just telling you just to go slow, find your passion, You've been treading in some panicking waters, but just take a bit of Ruby, ground that heart energy, slow down that heart, and find where your passionate is. Find where that is. So I hope that makes sense for you, Nancy. But there's something there. I feel you need to flick a switch. You're deflated. You need to, that's where I need to go. Okay. Hayley, nice to see you, sweetheart. You may. Oh, so for you, Hayley, Unakite, mixture of Epido and red jasper. Live in the present, the heart chakra. So even though red jasper is a red, when it goes with the Epido to make Unakite, I find that a nice balancer for the heart chakra. And I think this is here to remind you, I've got a feeling that during lockdown, you're thinking ahead. You want to get active. This is no good for you. You're just like, what am I doing? No, I can't do that because of lockdown. Oh no, I can't do that because of lockdown. And so you're thinking ahead. You're going, oh, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to get there. And this is what's saying to you is just live in the present. Live each day as it comes and know that you are going to get there. But be here. There's things that need to be taken care of that's in the present, but you might be overseeing that because you want to be working, you want to be getting out, being active, and this time for you is really restricting you, and it's completely out of your comfort zone. But bring in that balancer, balance those emotions, and just look around what's going on now and just be okay. I can do this. I can live today. Tomorrow will come. Okay. Hope that makes sense to you. But I felt really, I felt this time is not good for you. I know it's a challenging time, but for some people, they're really comfortable with this. I'm feeling that you're like a fish out of water. I really feel you're like, whoa, why? What do you mean I'm being restricted? I need to be out there. And because you can't be out there, then you're planning on what you're going to be doing once you get out there. But the world wants you to focus on the here and now. Okay. Oh, Chastelite, Samantha. Welcome here. So past loved ones. So this card is about maybe recently you've been thinking about those that have passed over, and you might be thinking, are they okay? You might be wishing to really connect with them, communicate, or you might be there's somebody that you've been thinking of, thinking, please, can you send me a sign? Please let me know. This is here to let you know that they are okay. They're happy. They're safe. Okay. And they are watching over you. They are around you. Okay. So don't worry. Don't ask for any, be at ease that this is the sign that you are loved by them. They're surrounding you. So I don't know whether it's just one. There's a couple that you've really been thinking about lately, but they are there and they're around you, and they're all good. They're safe. They're happy, and they want that for you. All right. I hope that makes sense. But thank you, Samantha. Hey, Nikki. Of course you can. Of course you can. And I know you've private messaged me before here, and of course you can. Of course we can be friends. No problem about that at all. Okay, no problem at all. So, Garnet, commitment. Now, for me, I feel that this is something in the house. I feel that there is something that you're not completely committed to in your personal space. Yeah. That something's, you're not wholeheartedly into something, and you need to put a little bit more oomph into this, or just turn. But I think there is still there's some commitment here, and you just need to. You've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Put both feet in. Take that leap. Okay, I'm seeing that there's like skydiving, and I'm seeing like the parachutes are just like 1 foot out to 1 foot in. Like, I don't want to take that leap. This card is that push. Go with both feet. Don't go half-heartedly. Go with both feet in. Okay. I hope that makes sense. But I feel it's around the home. I feel that there's something in the home that you're pondering about. Go ahead and do it. Okay. Hey, Kirsty. Of course you can, darling. Oh, Kirsty. Kirsty. You've just drew my favorite crystal. Iolite. Okay, family, the third eye chakra. So this card is all about it's about the family, but I feel obviously with what's going on, there are certain members that you're really missing. There's people that you would see on a regular basis. You love being in that energy, and at the moment you're really missing that. But this is the card to come through to say that you don't need to have that physical connection. Write this family member a letter, communicate on email. Might be people that you're Skyping, you're FaceTiming. Please just know that obviously we are going to get into that circle again, but at the moment that is the level of communication that is needed. Keep that going, keep that communication there. And the third eye, get some visualizations. But the family card, you're missing being part of a family, and you really need that. You really need that connection. It's your stableness. You need to link in, and you can't link in physically, but you can virtually. You can on there, and that is all that you need. Okay, hope that makes sense, sweetheart. It is tough times not seeing family. Hey, Kaz. I can't wait for our date with the Badgers. Can't wait for that. Ooh, Kaz. Dioptase. Direction. The heart chakra. So this comes to you. Either you've made a certain change recently, or you've found a direction to go on, and you're just wondering, Am I on the right direction? This has come to say yes. That direction you've turned to, keep going on that. Keep following your direction. You've done something and you've changed direction. You've been that weather vane and all of a sudden you've changed. And you're thinking, oh, this is new to me. This is, I wouldn't have done that before. But that changed, that direction is good. You need to keep on that direction, dioptase. And dioptase is just that regal heart. I feel like this direction is something that you're doing for you. And that's why the change is odd, because it's not, you're not somebody who does something for you that easily. But I feel you've got a blockade of people, and for once you've gone, yeah, no, I'm going that way. See you later. And you've gone, I can't believe I've done that. I can't believe I've changed my direction. But good on you. Good. Do it. Okay. Do it for yourself. Natalia, of course you can. Oh, straight on the back. I did shuffle. I did blow. Okay. But it might just be that this is also in you. Have you made a direction? Have you done something with the heart chakra and the green with dioptase? Dioptase is all about gaining your self-worth, gaining your true you. Has there been a period where somebody has been treating you as a doormat? You've been walked over, you've not been respected. Now you've made that direction of, I need to do this for myself, and you've built yourself up and you've gone, right, where do I go now? Trust your instincts. Go into that direction and go onto that. Okay? But yeah, dioptase is your self-worth. Be that. Be in your self-worth. Realize that you are worth more than what you've just come from. So change the direction. Go, keep going. Don't look back. There's nothing there for you. Keep walking. Okay? Hey, Kate, of course you can, sweetheart. I can't wait till these times are over so we can all get back to the workshops. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, for you as well. Okay, tiger's eye, animals. I feel that this is something you need to get into. It's something that you want to be in. I feel animals are very strong for you at the moment. There is something that you've got a connection with. And tiger's eye is, for me, it's an earth star chakra stone, but it's your solar plexus. So I feel that you're in your power when you've got animals around you. You're more, give me animals. I'm seeing that you want to be in the middle of a pack of animals rather than being around humans. Being around humans, you're just like, who are these? Give me animals. I want to be around that. So for you, I feel, go out, find your pack, find your animals around you, and be in that energy. I feel you're really not in there. Okay. So thank you so much. Okay, Belle, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you're well. Lepidolite, trust. Your third eye, your crown chakra. So this is lepidolite is a lithium-based mineral, so perfect for slowing down the mind. And I feel that your mind is it's engorged with so much. You've took on so much, but you're really kind of confused. And different to the carnelian, you're not taking this down to get creative. You're holding this here and trusting what it is you need to go on to. You've got that. You've got so many routes. You've overloaded your brain, and you've got options, and you're like spoilt for choice. Bring in lepidolite, allow it to slow down, and the one true path will remain. Take that. Trust that that is the right path for you. All right, sweetheart? But I feel very overloaded. I feel you've gorged on knowledge. You've gorged on information, and now you've gone, oh, okay. But help it out. Get in some lepidolites, slow your mind down, and see your true path shine, and trust that that is your path. Okay. Hey, Jane. I love these cards. Okay. Prenite, Jane. Release, declutter the heart chakra. So either you've got something built up here that's stopping you from seeing your true you. I feel that there is a mirror and you're not resonating with who you're seeing. And there is something here that is full of past emotional stuff that you don't need. This is telling you need to release that. You need to declutter that. And you need to see the true you. You need to see that vision. Sometimes this relates to home or work or friends. This is saying about either you've got to look at your friendship group. Is there something that needs to go? You need to release and just say goodbye to, declutter that. But definitely in the heart chakra, there is something there that you're holding on to, and it's not serving you any justice. And you need to let that go. All right. Thank you very much. How many more have I got left, Bear? Am I all done? Woo! Okay. Thank you all so much. It's nice to go through those and to see how that is all going on. I hope it resonates. This is why I've chose this deck, because the cards aren't overloaded. There's not loads of images, loads of symbols. It's just a simple crystal, simple word, and the chakra. So it's just all about going with your intention, going what you feel is right there. So in a minute, I'm going to reshuffle these cards. I'm going to blow. I'm going to, little pig, let me in. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. I'm going to huff. I'm going to puff. And I'm going to blow these cards down. And then I'm going to pick a card. And I want you guys to tune into this card. And I want to see comments. I want to see you interacting. Tell me what this card speaks to you. Okay? And don't hold back. Don't think, oh, that sounds stupid. Oh, I can't say that. You can. Okay? So I'm going to blow. I'm going to knock on the little pig's door. Okay, and you might think that it's linked to me. Tell me. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Okay. You might find that it's an add-on to what you're already feeling. You might take this card to yourself. Please do. You might find that it's for somebody else, in which case comment. All right. So here we go. Try not to but this is the card for you, for me, for the group. So it's Ruby, passion, the base, the sacral chakra. So link in with that card. What does that card say to you? Does it want you to tell me something? Does it want you to tell yourself something? And we could take a few moments, as long as we want, to really link into this card. And just put in the comments what you feel. Okay, Kate. Oh, bless. Okay. Say no more. For those people who have only just met me by doing these live feeds, I am a hugger. I love hugs. You don't get a longer hug unless you've hugged me. I don't let go of hugs. So I am crying out to just connect. If we see people, I just want to go up and hug them. And it's just, it makes awkwardness of saying hello or goodbyes, because I'm not saying a true hello and I'm not saying a true goodbye, because I'm not hugging. That's my hello and goodbye. What else? Igniting your passion, being true to yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just finding your passion, finding what ignites for you. And literally don't worry about what cord you've got to cut. Okay, this is your path. This is your life. We only get one shot. Don't waste it by being in someone else's passion, because would they do the same for you? There's a dragon. There's a dragon. We're brewing ready for the end of the week, where we have Daenerys herself. On Saturday night, we've got the Violet Flame, Queen of Dragons, Hilary Stanley. So the dragon energy. Yeah. Self-love. Absolutely, Kaz. Take that ruby for you. Ground that loving energy for yourself. Because at the moment, you know, it's all we can do at the moment is just work on us. We can't work on anybody else if we're not seeing them. Love it. Lovely. Lovely. Absolutely. And be in that, Kate. Be in that energy and manifest it. At the moment, that's all we can do, is just be in our own space and work on that. And when you're ready for that, when we're lockdown is eased, we can go off in search of it. So absolutely. Oh, Sarah, they're only as good as the receiver. I don't even know. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate what we all have at this time. Perfect. Beautiful, Carolyn. Yeah, yeah. I know this moment in time that there is some challenging things. We are being forced to face things, but now is the time to be on our ground. Now is the time to be on our 2 feet and go, right, when I'm allowed out, when I'm allowed to do things again, I'm not going to be that person I was before. So absolutely, this speaks for that. Being on a journey. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. 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 Just go with that flow. Self-love and grounding. Beautiful, Ange. Yeah. There's a sense of richness and abundance and comfort to me too. Quite open and delicate. Find your true path and really relish everything about it. Yeah, absolutely. I like that. Yeah. Even if you're just walking on that path on your own, if you're just walking there, there's a richness. You've still got you. You've still got your heart. You've still got your soul. You know, as long as your chakras are balanced and you're on that path and you're on your own, you've got a lot. You got a lot of abundance. So brilliant there, Sarah. Oh, thank you, Nancy. That is beautiful for you to say. Thank you. That is really, really nice. Amazing job. Amazing job. So if you've got your Oracle decks, okay, get them out, play with them, see what's there, pick a card a day. You know, they're amazing tools. I love them, hence I have so many decks to go through. So hopefully that all made sense for you guys. Okay, tomorrow is going to be a crystal for what have you. I'll think on that tomorrow morning and put up a post. Wednesday, we've got the amazing Ro Bolton Nash, Ro Fay. She's going to be coming on talking about flower essence, her oracle deck that she did herself. And yeah, her spiritual path. So that's I'm looking forward to. I don't want to give too much away. There's something on the tip of my tongue I want to spit out, but I'm like, nope, hold on to that. Then Thursday is going to be another sticky toffee pudding. I know I'm going to have to find some sticky toffee pudding and eat that in front of her. Then Thursday is going to be another crystal related topic. Friday is our live market where we go across the globe finding where these crystals have come from. Again, please, if you feel obliged and would like to share that event page, please do. For anybody who buys a crystal, you will be getting a free clear quartz in your parcel. Okay, not for every purchase you make, but you just one purchase, whether it's £1.50 or £15, and you'll get that. So if you want to share that event, please do. And then Saturday, as I mentioned earlier on, we're joined by the amazing Hilary Stanley, who the weekend coming was meant to be in Exeter, and we were going to be doing the Violet Flame Level 1 weekend workshop. So we're going to delve into a little bit of the Violet Flame, a little bit into her realm of dragons. She is the true Daenerys. I know, who is Daenerys anymore? Do we even care about Game of Thrones? Whatever. And then we're going to be talking about her past life work. For any people who are interested in your past lives or how to do that, she's the lady to see. She's amazing. So, yeah, I hope that that is all good for you. Is there anything else I need to say? I feel like there's something I've forgotten, but I'm here all week, whatever. But anything we can help you with, please let us know. And thanks so much, Dan, tuning into my animal energy. I love Tiger's Eye. Thank you, Kate. Thank you so much. So, yeah, you won't owe us lots. We owe you lots. But thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you liked that. So next Monday, I'll get the cards out. Some of you already tested by asking questions, and I was a little bit like, but next week we will, instead of saying yes to a card, come up with a question. Okay, see what the cards say with a question, and we'll do that for 2 weeks. And then after that block, then I'll start doing a past, present, future. I'll do you a 3-card spread. All right. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Enjoy your evening. If you've not connected with your crystal for Monday, please do so. It's never too late. Even just before you go to bed, connect with that crystal. And then tomorrow, let me know how you felt, either with today's connection or tomorrow's connection. But enjoy. Have fun. Be safe. Love you all. Beam me up, Scotty.